time to answer that magical question. And thanks for tuning in. Should you buy one of these? Plain and simple. Should you buy a theme booster pack from Theros Beyond Death? What's the perks? What's all inside? We're going to find out. We are going to find out, and we're going to tally up the value to see if it's actually worth it. Total out the door, you can pick one of these up for $7.40. I'd say it's like $7.48 to $8, depending where you're at. And there may be some taxes included as well. But we got our color white. I picked one of each color. Here we go. Is anything different this time around? We're going to find out. Oh, we got to go all the way to the bottom. Oh, yikes. Oh boy. All right, that was the worst experience opening ever. So there you have it. All right. There's really no commons currently over 25 cents. Some are getting close though to 25 cents, but not there yet. So really just uncommons and rares and mythics are going to count here. All right, favorite of Arios. Now, I'm only going to include stuff over 25 cents. That's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle, man. Only stuff over 25 cents. Dreadful Apathy. Sentinel's Eyes. I can say this about this product, and I've said it about the ones in the past. This card's probably almost 25 cents, if not. You do get a lot of uncommons. You know, there's a lot of variety. I'd have to be completely square with you guys and say, oh, that's a good one. If you're a new player, that's another good card. For new players, yeah. You know, if you're, just people learning, if you're trying to get a friend to play, sibling, whatever the case may be. This is not a bad route to go. And then just toss them some lands, You do need lands. They don't include those. But it's pretty neat for that aspect. Now, advanced players, people who've been around the block, I've been playing since 1996. This is probably not something you want to get your hands on unless maybe you left the game and you're returning. It's probably a great way to break yourself back in. Understand the new mechanics, stuff like that without having to go and buy an entire booster box or something, But yeah, that's just some thoughts on it. Reverend Hoplite, there you go. But definitely a lot of uncommons here. Banishing Light, another solid card right there. We'll take it. Total uncommons, I'll tally up at the end of this. Glory Bearers, the Winds Envoy. Really neat. Another birth of Mellitus. Sounds like some weird disease, though. And then we have Reverend Hoplite. Victory's Envoy. All right, so there's one of these cards. Currently, these prices are jacked up, but with all these theme booster packs getting opened this weekend and the following weeks, the price on these cards, these exclusive ones to the collector booster boxes, you can find these, and these theme booster packs, they're going to start declining. How much? I'd say probably about 30 to 50% decline in price. There you have it. So, Victory's Envoy. I thought there was something behind there, so we were kind of waiting. Total uncommons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With one of these guys at the end. And then the rest are commons. All right. Let's get into the blue one. Maybe we'll have some luck here. Oh, blue, oh my. We have Mr. Moss. At some point, you got to learn here, my friend. You got to crack from the bottom. And yeah, I am going on a vacation. A little mini vacation, nothing too crazy. You'll hear me talk about it in another video. But yeah, going out to Florida, Tampa, Florida. Hooray. Hooray, hurrah. Just for the weekend. I'll be back Sunday. I know, it's nothing crazy. Altar of the Pantheon. There you have it. Here we go, baby. I'm just going to put commons and uncommons in the same piles, in different piles. Whirlwind Denial. This card's fun if you can bounce it a whole bunch of times, or flicker it, whatever. You can keep creating a crap ton of these reflection tokens. Not too bad. Triton Wave Rider. I don't know, the philosophy. This chick. She's getting baptized. How about that, man? Good for her, huh? Shimmering Chimera. I think there's a band around here called Chimera. I'm in Ohio. That's right. Vexing Gull. Ooh, an upside down card. What does it all mean? Deny the Divine. That was kind of weird that it was upside down, though. Exported Seaguard. One thing I would like to say. And I've been saying it ever since, man. Since I started cracking these open. They should include a rare mythic in the end and one of these, not variation, but different cards, one of these exclusive cards as well. And this just charge $8, $7.99, whatever. I think that would be a steal of a deal. I really do. I have complained in the past, and I have the most viewed videos for these theme booster packs on all YouTube. So maybe Watsy's been listening. It's a possibility. Because they did make changes, and now they're including, these exclusive cards, these rares, to these theme booster packs. And that's pretty cool. And those kind of cards will retain value, because they're pretty hard to get your hands on them. Another prophecy. I don't know, philosophy and prophecy. The mantle. Sweet Oblivion. Oh, boy. Somebody the dentist. And we got Glimpse of Freedom. We're getting to the nitty gritty. All right, we got the Sphinx Mindbreaker. Pretty legit. The Kraken one's better, though. Just saying. Value-wise, I believe. All right, so there is our top dog there. Not too bad, my friends. Now, from the bottom, we have learned to open from the bottom, baby. Started from the bottom, now we're here. All right. Crikey. I want to see, actually, either of the red ones are pretty sweet. I can't complain about either. So, let's see what we get here. Either which way the cookie crumbles here, I'll be content. Got the Cyclops, legit. Mr. Rider, whole lot of a lot of commons up front there. Leading things off. The Triumph of Annex. There you go. Fun little card. With aspect. Some Forge stuff. Impending Doom. Yeah. That blade's like gonna fall on your head, man. You should watch out, Infuriate. But I will say this. It's pretty cool. I mean, they had to make some kind of changes because every time I did one of them theme booster packs, it was the same thing. The first, I think, 3 or 4 of them that I opened on the channel, it was the same song and dance. It's like, okay, we get one rare and like 1 out of like 8 or 10, you might get a double rare or a rare and a mythic, something like that. But it was really, the odds were against you. And it wasn't really worth it to go out and, that's not bad, spend a pretty penny, to buy these in the hopes that you do pull a double rare, or something. It was just silly. So, step in the right direction, though, with these exclusive ones. I still think they should include a base rare, or mythic in here. They really should. Nyxborn Brute, Oracle, Mountains Blaze, and our good sauce. Oh, what? I was not expecting that. So, wow. Okay, so that's actually, honestly, that's a good sign, though. Because this card value is crap. We all know that. All right? It's under $1. I didn't know they were going to do that. I thought you're either going to get one of these or one of those. I didn't know they're going to throw in, some bulk rares, or not bulk rares. It's a cool card. It's great, it's easy to play. But the value's just really not there for that one. I didn't know they were going to do that. So that really, really caught me off guard. So be aware of that, because, man, that entire red one we just opened, probably looking at less than like $2 value, because if we're only counting up the uncommons, over 25 pennies. I don't know. Plus, you got to also keep in mind there are no foils in here either, or alternate arts. That's kind of crappy. Destiny Spinner, not too shabby right there. And Nessian Wanderer. All right, we're doing things. We're doing things. Got the wings. Moss Viper, great card. Probably going to go way up, like $100. Probably. Warbriar Blessing. The Horn Beetle. All right, I do want to see the Hydra here. If we pull the Hydra, we're doing good things, buddy. We are doing good things. The Nyx, Inspire Awe, Citizen Petitioner. Hydra's growth. That's a good sign, my friend. Kind of expected. I wonder how many uncommons there are in each color. Are they giving us every uncommon? That I don't really know off the top of my head. We are seeing duplicates, of course. I don't think any triplicates, though. Gift of Strength. I want to say Giant Strength. The Binding of the Tights. There you go. Got a little, another Moss Viper. We got 2 Moss Vipers. All right. Return to Nature. We're getting down to it. Here we go. Come on, for all the marbles. Let's get something good here, baby. That card is going to be worth a little something down the road. I'll tell you that much. Here we go. Right here. Come on, Hydra. No! Oh, my gosh. They did it to us again. Mantle of the Wolf. Wow. Okay. Oh, man. It's a good thing, though. It makes these cards more scarce, the exclusive cards. And I do like scarcity. I was complaining when they started printing the crap out of foils. I thought that was overboard, you know, and not a good path to go down. And they, I think they changed it up a little bit. There's not as many. I mean, Corset 2020 kicked that all off, I believe, and they flooded it. It was like every 2 or 3, you know, packs had a foil in it. That's too much, man. It's way too much. You're just driving down the price of foils, you know. And then on top of that, you're also, oh, that's cool. Got Gary. On top of that, you're also printing these alternate cards and then alternate foil. You know, like it's like an extended art. You know, it's just like, what is going on? You know, there's too much. You know, Constellation. There's just like so many variations now. You know, pretty soon would not surprise me if they start serial numbering stuff. You know, I mean that could happen. I've been talking about that for a while, and I was a pretty big collector in autographed football cards, you know, rookie cards and, you know, memorabilia cards and stuff. And those were serial numbered, you know, and I always thought it was pretty cool to get a card that's 101, you know, it's the only kind of, you know, in existence. That would be pretty neat, you know, if they did something like that. I'm not against it. And I know a lot of people out there, they are, you know, you're like, oh, why would you do that? I mean, but that's what happens every time Wizards changes the game, you know. Everyone's up in arms and, you know, they got their pitchforks out. But then just imagine that feeling when you pull a card and you know there's only 100 of them that exist, you know, or 50 of them that exist, you know, or 1,000 of them that exist. It's a really good feeling, you know, when that does happen. It's got some value. And I think that's the route they're definitely going down. I know Rudy has mentioned this in several videos, you know, and so have I over the past couple of years. That's the path we're on. We're heading that direction. It's going to happen. All right, here we go. All the marbles, baby. Mogus. Good thing that's not our rare, huh? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Very interesting. So out of the 5, 3 of them did not contain one of these exclusive cards. That's pretty crazy. And we did get a mythic out of this. So nice way to go out. Went out on a bang there. Pretty legit. Yeah, it's good to know, though. Yeah, get people hip. Let them know. This is what can happen out of these. You're not just guaranteed these. That's kind of how Wizards made it sound. You're guaranteed these. No doubles here out of the 5 cards, for example. Example pulls here, but whatevs, man. I thought it was pretty fun, interesting. Is it worth it? I honestly, I don't think it's worth it to purchase these. It's really hard to say. It depends on the value of these, but now I can see the value of these being much greater than I initially anticipated once I seen all the reprints and collector booster boxes as well for these exclusive theme booster rares. So keep that all in mind. All right, guys. That's the whole kit and caboodle. In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.